mom.
Yeah.
That is a tall woman. Like,
tall.
I love that that's how this video just started. With Brian saying that is a tall woman.
I walked by them in the hall and I was like, Jesus. I'm short.
How tall are we
like,
talking?
She could play point at Duke this year.
Oh, wow.
She's tall.
Like 6'5"?
Maybe 6'3".
Damn.
Because what's Yak? Yak's
Good
like
for her.
6'9".
She wasn't looking, she wasn't looking up at him. Like it was.
Yeah.
It's a tall woman. And they say height comes from the mom's side anyway.
Did she play ball?
I don't know if she did or not.
Interesting. Anyway, Duke.
I noticed that too. Somebody, Monty, talking about State struggling with Notre Dame. That's the last thing I looked at literally before I walked in here. I was like, bro, ain't no way State is in a dog fight with Notre Dame right now.
They're 5 now. They're going to win it.
It's the old look ahead spot, man. It's the old look ahead.
They've been looking ahead all season though, so I don't know.
I don't understand NC State, bro. They got some talent. It's just like
they have some head cases too.
Yeah, they do. They got a lot of those. You know what I mean?
Tweet it out. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Who is that dashing fella in the car? Look at Leo. Look at Russ, man. He got his hair. That
shirt goes hard.
He got
crazy.
California, man.
Yeah, man.
I can never rock that shirt.
Me neither.
Don't sell yourself short, Brian.
I don't do colors. I just do gray. It's always gray.
All right, let's get started.
Does that explain the hair?
Yes. Gray as shit.
I'm with you with the gray. I got a little gray in the beard, man. That salt coming in abundance now, boy.
I'm all salt at this point.
Snow, yeah.
Built DDMF 9. That's real built. For those inquiring what a belt is. 77 to 51 is a real belt.
All right, just making sure people see this. Hold on. All right. Yep, we're not live on X today, so just YouTube. All right, let's get started.
Let's go.
The three of you guys, man, thank you for what you guys do, and appreciate you guys having me on.
We were trying not to score and everything. We got about 33s or something.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of felt that. We kind of feed off that energy.
This place is amazing. Like I really love Duke, and I love the atmosphere I'm in here.
Mark Williams, beast mode. Paolo first half, he had the cramping stuff. Fair enough. Beast mode.
We are back. The Crazie cast after another thrilling victory, 77-51 victory over Virginia to win the ACC regular season title. Hold on. You got to get the applause for that. There you go.
Yeah.
ACC regular season champs. A complete dismantling of the Cavaliers. People hyped this up to be somewhat one of the games of the year, and it wasn't. Duke proved that there are levels to this, and ACC is Duke, a couple spots, empty spots, and then the second team, whoever that is, whether you think it's UVA or UNC, but it's Duke's conference. So another message sent today. I got my fellas here with me, Brian, Jamahal. We got Russ from the car. Man, got his hair done.
Podcasting and driving, Russ. Somebody already on you.
Yeah, podcasting and driving is crazy, but he's in the passenger.
No, I'm not driving. I'm the passenger princess today. Come on, let's go.
fellas, how we doing? Russ, give us your first thoughts. We know you gotta leave soon.
Yeah, I am in transit today here in sunny Los Angeles. I am on my way actually to a baby shower for a fellow Duke alum. A new Duke child is going to be brought into this world, which we love to see. And I think that it's appropriate that that's what's happening today because we rocked those boys to sleep today. What an incredible performance. You know what I mean? The offense I thought looked great. I mean, anytime Duke is making their threes, it's kind of a wrap. Like it's going to be Duke is going to be impossible to beat if they're making threes at that level. I tweeted this. I thought Virginia's defensive game plan was the right game plan, right? Make Duke beat you from 3. You know, whack Cam Boozer. Oh God, why'd you zoom in all of a sudden? I don't like that. I don't like that. Come on. He's gonna keep zooming in randomly just to keep me on my toes. You know, whack Cam Boozer every time he gets the ball inside. I mean, I think we only shot like 25% from 2 in the first half. But when you're making all your threes and Cam's making all his free throws, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you can game plan all you want, but then if we make all our threes and Cam makes all his free throws, then that game plan doesn't matter. And then you look at the defense. I mean, it's the best defense in the country. If like Virginia's offense is genuinely very good. Like that's what makes today all the more impressive. I mean, like this is a really staggering result. I expected us to like cover. I didn't expect us to, you know, cakewalk, right? Like this was well beyond my expectations against a team that, you know, is maybe one of the 2 teams in the ACC most equipped to try to match up with us, and it was no contest at any point during the game. Boy, oh boy, what a result! You gotta be really happy for guys like Darren Harris, obviously getting in there, you know, in good moments too. I mean, it wasn't a blowout when he went in. I mean, we were only up like 10 or whatever. I mean, and he helped us expand the lead with his minutes in the first half. I thought that was amazing. You know, the defense. I mean, obviously Isaiah Evans is one of my favorite players of the last God knows how long. Incredibly fun to watch. I said preseason that he's my favorite player on the team. I still feel that way. he's an absolute blast when he's going, dude. It's incredible. The big men, Dame, the defense. I mean, God, what can you say about that? And then Cam Boozer. I mean, again, just what did his line end up being? I can't see it from my phone, Zion.
He got 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, you know, just clockwork. Even though in the first half he didn't have a made field goal because they kept whacking him every time he tried to shoot. You know, he still just casually gets to 18, 9, and 4. Boy, oh boy, man, what a game, guys! This was easily one of the most enjoyable watches of the entire season.
For sure, Virginia shot 29% from the field.
That's nuts, bro. 29.
What they shoot from 2? What they shoot from 2? What were 3-point attempts versus 2-point attempts, and what they shoot from 2?
Let me figure out that. I don't know. Do they have 2-point percentage on this damn thing?
They took 35 threes too, which is wild.
Yeah, 35 threes, 7 of 35. So if you do the math, they were 9 of 20 from the field.
From two? Yeah, but that's still so low. Anything below 50% from 2 is an incredible defensive performance in 2. I mean, also we ran them off the line. They wanted so badly to shoot threes because that's how they play. They want to play that style, and we just tried to run them off the line every single time. They didn't. At every shot they took, I mean, they got a few open looks that they missed, but that they probably missed because so many of them were contested early, or they saw somebody running right at them. Right? They were rushed. Yeah. I mean, again, you've got to credit. This is textbook Coach of the Year performance from John Scheyer. The game plan was flawless on both ends. But what can you say? I mean, what an incredible season we're having.
We will get to the Coach of the Year. But
let's go.
Brian, jump in, and then we pass it to Jamahal.
Yeah, man, it was a thrashing. I expected it to be a little closer. Obviously, I think Russ mentioned that as well. But then again, I looked at like UVA's out of conference schedule, and like their toughest games were Villanova and Texas. And after that, it was like, what are you even, why are you even bothering with like, Stetson and whatnot? So I didn't really think they were tested outside of the ACC, which kind of gave me a little pause of them really staying in this game for too long, and pretty much proved to be true.
Yeah. Honestly, I knew how good Virginia was, and I was excited for this test for Duke, but the confidence level that Duke is going to be playing with the rest of this season is going to be hard to combat for a lot of teams. People can try to blow off that Michigan result, but the way that Duke beat Michigan, and it's like I had said this kind of jokingly, they beat Michigan up, physically beat Michigan in front of the whole world, Like, it wasn't an outlier. It wasn't one of those cute things. Gained the #1 ranking, and it was like a superpower came over them. It was like automatically from that point on, they were like the best version of themselves. They're like right out the gate. What they showed me, and a lot of people wanted to blow off the Notre Dame like result because it was them, but that was classic. Like, we've watched all these games. Duke hasn't been that impressive from start to finish a lot as they were in the Notre Dame game, and it just rolled. Like, it seemed like the confidence was a trickle effect. It rolled into Notre Dame, that rolled into Virginia. I'm expecting that to roll into the rest of the season. Like, this team was already good, and it's kind of like now that the offense is clicking at a very, very high level, this team is kind of reaching like a different stratosphere, though. So, like, just like with 29%, bro, Virginia is not Boston College, y'all. Like, this is a good offensive team, bro, and they really they little boy Virginia. Everything Virginia tried to do, whenever Virginia tried to speed Duke up, it's like, all right, it didn't even matter. Like, that pressure was like, whatever. It doesn't even. Cam can bring it up slowly. Caleb didn't really struggle. Like, nobody struggled with the pressure. Anytime they sent the double at Cam, other than like one pass in the first half, he made the most incredible reads all day. Didn't force anything on. Like, it's like everything they tried to do, Duke looked at him like, get out of here, little boy, and just like did whatever they wanted to do on Virginia, though. So, like, this was. Honestly, if you ask me, and y'all know how I felt about Michigan, this is more impressive than the Michigan win. Seriously.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
This was a matchup like Michigan was easy to get up for. And not like Duke wasn't going to get up for this game, but like easy to get up for. And like I knew that we were going to get our best. Like, for them to play at this level and to make Virginia look JV, when this is a really good team, nobody's going to make Virginia look like this the rest of the season, I promise. They could possibly lose another game or two, but it won't look this bad. This was an elite performance by Duke, man. Love what I saw tonight from them.
That was a strong one, bro. I don't know if I agree with more impressive than Michigan, because you're a bit higher than Virginia on me. So not.
It's not that I'm that high on Virginia, and it's not even really like, okay. I don't want y'all to confuse what I'm saying as far as like the opponent that they beat. Oh, Michigan is the top tier, like, but I'm talking about as far as like, all right, being in a spot in a game where a lot of people didn't expect the Virginia that like the show, like Brian said it, Russ said it. They expected this game to be close. The Michigan game was exactly what everybody expected. The two top teams battling. The best team won at the end, but like it could have honestly went either way. This was not one of those games, bro. This game was literally over from the tip ball. Like, and nobody, like, I didn't really expect them to win by like almost 40. Like, but I did expect them to win by 15 plus, just because the confidence is a mother in basketball, bro. And Duke got it right now. They just got it. So from that standpoint of them like actually stepping to the challenge of this particular game and exceeding everybody's expectations, that's what was more impressive. Not them defeating the team. Like, I don't want to confuse them.
We did cover the spread by more today than against Michigan. That's true.
Yeah, that's what was impressive. That was the most impressive thing about this.
True. For me, coming into this game, I wasn't so necessarily worried about this matchup in general. Actually, my biggest fear, and we'll talk about NC State too, was like going to NC State after 2 days after this game, which apparently NC State lost to Notre Dame. Is that
lost?
By 6.
Wow, that's crazy.
We will get to that, but we have excuse.
Come on, guys.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think the way they dominated, kind of like you said, Jamahal, it was definitely very impressive. One of their more impressive wins of the season. I'm like the confidence I have. I know you talked about the team having confidence. The confidence I have in this team right now is through the roof.
Bro.
Like every single player now, even to the point now where we got 2 Russes. Hold on. Okay. Even to the point where it's just like, I don't think, we have any issues. I tweeted during the game. I don't think we have any point guard issues. Like, I have the utmost confidence in Caden Boozer and Caleb Foster, whoever's at point guard. Like, I don't see an issue there. While others might say like that's Duke's weakness, I think it's a strength. Both of them have different play styles that I think we both benefit from. Now we even seeing guys like Darren Harris. Darren Harris, is he becoming a knife man for us, an actual knife man, where now we have a guy to go to make shots from the perimeter? Because if Darren Harris is making shots,
So
I don't know what to do to this team. Like, they're already the best defensive team in the country.
Imagine
like,
you're Odom
supposed to be shooting.
Imagine you're Odom and Scheyer puts in the ninth man and he comes and hits back-to-back threes on you. That's like at that point you just got to go ahead and start the bus. Just go ahead and get the bus started up. We out.
For real.
Like it's just getting to a point where the confidence I have is just when everybody's on the floor. Even Dame today. Dame hit a wing three. I saw him shoot the three from the wing, and I was like, "Oh, that's going in."
Let's go.
And he hit it. And I just think right now the team is clicking on all cylinders, and hopefully, knock on wood, they continue this into next week. But that it's just been impressive for sure. Let me see if Russ is back. Oh no, he's not yet. But I guess for y'all, go ahead, Brian. You about to say something?
I say it feels like business to them. Like it seems like methodical. Like they just go into this game, do their thing, and move on. It's not like there's not a whole lot of like emotion behind it. They're just doing the job, and it's like
they got a real professional approach to how they attack like these games, bro. Like them, even like it's something as small as John not even bringing the team back to Durham after Michigan. And them going to Chicago, practicing in NBA facilities and stuff like that. Like they got a real professional approach about themselves and it's been like that all year, but it's just becoming like a little bit more apparent. Like when you're seeing the results, and we're 29 games into the season now, and it's like, oh, this team is really like 4 points away from being undefeated. Like they are that good, huh? You know what I mean? So
yeah. I guess for y'all, now that y'all have seen, because I know it's been a discussion on this, and I know even Jamahal, it's been a discussion for you on your TikTok recaps as well.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Darren Harris is now cemented into the road? Was that Notre Dame game the stepping stone for him to become a true impact player going into March?
I mean, the threat is always going to be there because of his ability to shoot, but it's kind of like I'm happy that he's been rewarded with a couple of more minutes here or there with some of the intangibles that he's shown. Based off that, if you have nights like tonight when as soon as he get in, he hits his first couple of shots, he's going to get extended minutes. It can always be like, it's not like Darren, it's rare like that Darren will get 0 minutes in a game. Right. Like it's happened a couple of times, but for the most part, he's gonna get a shot. He's gonna get a shot to show you what he has. And for the past about month, bro, he's just been off the chart. Not even just with the shooting, his attention to detail with playing help defense and his willingness to get on the offensive glass and his willingness to just dive on the floor for loose balls that don't even matter, bro. Like this man he'll dive for no reason. We up 35 points and he just go like right to the ground for a loose ball, and I love that from him. And I love to see guys getting rewarded for this, like, because he deserves these stints. He deserves to like see the shots go in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been like, it's not like the shots he's been missing all year. Like he's just taking bad shots. Like he's been getting good looks. So I'm happy for the guy. Yes, I do think I don't think he'll like take Nick's minutes and surpass him. But yes, I do think that this is just an extra layer that adds depth to us. And like I said, the shooting aspect, if that comes around, and Russ said it at the top of the show, we are almost unbeatable. Another double-digit 3-point shooting night, bro, and he had a part in that today. So yeah, love it.
Brian, what you think?
Yeah, I wonder about that the Darren thing. So I thought maybe he got these minutes today because Nick got those 2 early fouls. And then I was like, maybe it's also a function of how teams are going to start playing Duke and thinking that they can't hit threes. I think Darren is probably more likely to hit his open threes than Nick is. So I wonder if that will be something that continues through. People are going to start playing Duke for not being a 3-point shooting team. Opens up, room for Darren to be an impact player. So I like it. I like what I'm seeing.
Russ, you back?
I love Darren Harris. I'm just coming back because I wanted to say bye. We're about to go to this baby shower.
Oh, okay.
But great win. Can't wait for Monday. Can't wait for next week.
What are your final thoughts going into NC State?
It's a house of horrors. You know, no matter how that team plays, it's always a house of horrors for Duke. 2-day rest. That's pretty tough. They just lost a game. They're going to be pissed. But you know what? This is what one seeds do. If you want the one seed, if you want to win the ACC title, you have to win games like this. So go in and win the game. Do what it takes.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All
Don't
right,
drink
take
too
it
much.
easy,
Enjoy
guys. Go
yourself,
Duke.
bro. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I got to get my mimosa on. You know.
Oh Lord. All
Yeah.
right, Russ. Catch you, man. We'll catch you on Monday. But yeah, I think this team is, I feel like, peaking at the right time. I think we've also seen Duke teams, especially, that's why I like the Michigan game so late in the season. If that game was in November and we won the way we did in November, I don't think it'd be as valuable to us as for us in terms of growing. Obviously it'd still be a resume win and what it does.
Because I'll still hold on that Florida win. I don't care what y'all say. We
right. But
we beat them, so
with it being so far into the season, it's such a great jump, a starting point for us going into the tournament. So the team is peaking, man. It's looking scary. It's looking very scary right now.
much so.
Very scary. But I guess even for this game in general, Cam Boozer, was I guess, would you guys say this is the most he struggled at least making shots?
Nah, because what did he shoot from the field?
3 of 9, I think.
3 of 9.
And,
I don't know. I just felt like he didn't rush things. I felt like he was extremely patient. He saw that they were sending a double. He kind of caught it and waited. I don't really think it was one. And then he made, oh gosh, bro, this kid is amazing, bro. He split 2 doubles today like they weren't even there. One of them he scored on. One of them I think he got fouled on. I don't think he scored on the first one. But I just like this, and that just showed me, like, if he really want to like attack this and score anytime he want to, he can. Like literally almost every time he got the ball in the post, he created a foul or got like a quality look. Like, so if you look at the stat sheet, I guess you would be like, oh yeah, Cam struggled a little bit today. But if you watch the game, Cam did what he wanted to. He literally did whatever he wanted to against him. They can credit to them that they have a really good defensive game plan on him. He's just really good. Yeah, that's one of them right there. You showing it. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is not normal. That is not normal, people. That's not normal to be able to like score on a double team like that. You know what I mean? He did that more than once today. Like grown man type stuff, bro. Like, so I applaud the way he played. One of the things, my favorite things about Cameron Boozer is that he's incredibly poised. For somebody that's that good, he does not force the issue. Like, he never comes into these big marquee matchups trying to prove to the world why he is who he is. And that is the number one thing that I love about him. It all comes within the flow of the game. He'll look at the stat sheet. Now, you can see certain times throughout the season when he'll have subpar, quote unquote, first halves, and then second half he'll turn it up. Like, he'll just become way more aggressive right out of the gate. It seems like he's being more assertive. But yeah, man, that kid is amazing. I wouldn't necessarily call this a struggle game. It was just an incredible.
Not even a struggle, because I didn't even know. I see Mark in the first game. He said Texas. I mean more so maybe the way they guarded him and the way they played against him. Like, they were physical with him, fouling him. Obviously, they were mugging him all game. Obviously, he got
poked my man in the eye.
Poked him in the eye. I thought it was about to be Marvin Bagley part 2. But do you think this is like a game plan that, okay, other teams will try to utilize for going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't really think it was necessarily nothing different than what he's seen previous to this. Virginia's really big. They have a pretty sizable front line, so that's one of the differences that, like, and it's not a lot of really big teams like that in college basketball, like to the level like that Virginia is. And Virginia's a really good shot blocking team too. They have the tools to make it look a little bit better. You know, it's going to vary from game to game based off of the level of competition. But yeah, I don't really think it's something that Ryan Odom was like, okay, coaches is going to look at this film and be like, okay, Ryan Odom found something. He found something. Now let's take this and run with it. Like, you know, teams have been trying to send like sporadic double teams. I thought the way Hubert sent double teams at Cam was pretty good. Like, you know what I mean? It's been like, it's you don't want to double team him like fully because of the level of passer he is, but there's ways that you can like send help at him in a way to just kind of try to like throw off his rhythm, so to speak, and throw off the rhythm of the team, because the team has a really good rhythm when the ball is swinging from side to side, and like, you know, but yeah, Ryan Odom, he ain't come up with nothing like super special or nothing tonight. It is what it is. Bro.
Yeah. What you think, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, he was 3 of 9, but I really give him 3 of 8 because one of those threes he took was at the end of the shot clock and he had no choice.
Yeah,
so it wasn't as bad a game as it looked for Cam. And I mean,
true.
You know, he still got 18 points off 9 shots. That's, you know, I mean, that's still good. That's good production.
I will even say I think he's even figuring out like, yo, I could kind of get to the line anytime I want.
Mm-hmm.
How many free throws you shoot tonight? Like 13, 14?
He shot 12 tonight. All that in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
He shot 14 last game.
Oh,
so he's figuring out like,
yeah, he is, bro.
And he shot 12 or 14 last game. He shot 11 or 12 today. He's making his free throws.
Mm-hmm.
The team made their free throw today, 13 or 14, man. Let's go. Love to see that.
It's been like that for a few games now. I mean, Caleb Foster, I think he was a 2 for 2 last game, and then 2 for 2 the game before.
Love to see that.
Like it'll be interesting because I did joke about next Saturday being Duke is going to get a beautiful whistle.
They're owed.
Well, Cam Boozer now realizes, I get this whistle.
I just think Cam draws some of the most obvious fouls in college basketball. And a lot of times it's kind of frustrating watching him because he gets officiated based off his level of strength a lot. And it's like, I think he's really, it's going to sound crazy to people that's not Duke fans if you hear a Duke fan say that a Duke guy doesn't get all the calls he deserves, but he doesn't. It's a lot that they let go with Cam, just a big
Zion whistle.
Yes, exactly. Just based off how strong he is. Like a lot of the fouls he draws are like, you gotta really foul him because of how strong he is. So
just because you bounce off don't mean it's not a foul. Like,
exactly.
It's still a foul.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So, you know, I love it, man. Monty saying SGA merchant. Hey, keep it coming, bro. Hey. Especially if he's gonna hit him. If he's gonna hit him at over a 90% clip.
Right.
Let's go.
And the defense that this team plays, I know we spoke about it enough, like them being the best defensive team in the country. If you defend at a high level in March and you're getting to the line and you're making free throws, it's going to be very hard to lose. Very hard to lose, even if you're making threes.
That's upset
margin for error
right there. Our defense make us upset proof, so to speak. Like I'm not really worried about us getting beat by a team we shouldn't get beat by because of our defense.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think I was on somebody's spaces the other day, and I was like, I'm not scared of us at this point coming into every game. And even that's what my confidence was with coming into the Virginia game. Number one, I know the game plan is going to be pristine. Like, I know Scheyer will have the boys ready. I know he'll call the right sets. He'll call the right plays. He'll have the right defense to put them in position to win. The defense will execute, like you said. That alone, regardless of what we get offensively, is probably going to have us winning the game, or within one possession. Where we start separating is when we start scoring, and we start limiting self-inflicted wounds. Like there'll be at this point in the season, I don't feel like a team like to beat Duke. You may need some magic. That magic was UNC, Caleb Wilson going crazy in that first half, and then Duke collapsing in that second half. Texas Tech, it was Christian Anderson going absolutely berserk to end the game, us bricking free throws and just collapsing to end the game. Like, it's going to take an outlier to beat Duke right now.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's not just going to be like, you being better.
Yeah, because like I said, it's not really going to get as much as difficult matchup-wise for us the rest of the season as it did with that Michigan game. So for them to be able to handle that with ease, like I don't want to seem like I'm overly confident, but I am. Like I just am overly confident about this team, bro, because just take today, for example. That the defensive intensity they showed, and I was like really watching this. They did not let up. It's like they didn't play the score at all. This team, they've had 2 games where they let the game get away from them in moments where it shouldn't, and I think that those lessons were needed because they did not like. And the Notre Dame game as well. It was just like kind of like y'all chill, like give them some grace, relax. It was like none of that. Like no. We're not giving them no grace. We're not taking our foot off their neck at all. Like they would pressure pedal to the middle the entire game, bro. So that's gonna be hard to beat, man. Like, and it's just not like on top of the fact that this team is really big, like size-wise, we're gonna win almost every matchup. Like, I don't know, man. It's gonna take a really, like you said, Zion, a special outlier type performance, and the stars got to align your way. It's got to be that special outlier type performance by you and a couple of guys on your unit, and it's got to be like something wild, like Pat 3 fouls in the first half, Cam 3 fouls in the first half, Duke 1 for 15 from the 3-point line, 2 for 9 from the free throw line, 5. It's got to be something crazy, like, you know what I mean? You're not just gonna line up with this Duke team and beat this Duke team. It's not right.
That play you just showed where Dame fell down. And they still didn't miss a beat and forced a shot clock violation.
Because Malik was right there, like, and it just like that's elite, bro.
And
like
that Scheyer got up and went right to the right man after he got up. I mean, that's insane defense.
Like,
crazy, bro.
They are locked in, man.
I don't know. And I don't know how many of y'all have watched like Duke fans. I know a lot of us live in a bubble, but Ja'Cory White is a flamethrower, bro.
Yeah,
that man could not breathe today. How much he had? How much he had total?
Let me see how many points. Yeah, he had
6 or 7, maybe.
That man is a flamethrower, bro.
5 points, 1 of 7.
And he makes contested shots generally.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. He is a flamethrower. Like, just look at this. And this is the thing that I be trying to say about Duke. Like, that possession right there, that wasn't even Dame Sarr. That was Caleb Foster. He couldn't get around. And that's why, and that's like part of what I be trying to explain to people when people like bring up like the concerns about Duke's guard play. Like, y'all do realize that the defensive end is part of the game as well. Your guards are not getting off on Duke's guards, bro. I don't care what it is. 2, I've seen this season have semi-success, and that's Darius Acuff and Christian Anderson. And those are 2 of the, and those weren't only elite guards, but they've held elite guards to like nightmarish nights. Like, I got a friend who's a really big NBA fan, and he doesn't watch a lot of college basketball, but he'll watch the like primetime players. Like, he'll watch the matchups, and I had to tell him, like, he likes to watch everybody like in the ACC when they play against Duke. And I'm like, bro, you're not gonna get a good read on people against. Nobody has good games against Duke. Like, you gotta kind of stop trying to like set your barometer for like how do they perform against Duke as like how good they are as a player, because like, you know what I'm saying? So they put it right there, 45%. Like, bro, straps. The way that this team can defend, bro, is kind of scary. Like, it's entering 2012 elite status. Like, this team really got to win this championship so I can pop my big one about how good like, for real. It's entering like elite status, bro. Like, and like quietly on the low. People not talking about like how historically good this team is defensively. So,
well, Monty might have said it earlier. I have to confirm. I don't know Monty didn't lie. He said 26 Duke right now is higher than Ken Palm than last year's Duke team.
I saw a little graphic yesterday of like the parallels in the team, bro. The Duke fans just hung up on 25 still. Like, that graphic was for them, because there's still a lot of Duke fans that still hung up on 20. It's like literally like this team is literally outperforming what last year did, like almost all across the board, and it's kind of crazy.
You know, it's got to be scary for other coaches. What is this, year 4 for Scheyer?
Yeah,
year 4, bro.
He's like, still learning.
Like, really, he ain't even scratched the surface of how good he's gonna be as a coach right now. Like, you know what I mean? Once he get that confidence of knowing that I'm a championship level coach, it's so over for college basketball, bro. It's so over for college basketball.
Yeah, just let him get a ring, man, and the conversation is going to get real. We're not talking about.
I mean, people jumping out the window already. I heard them. What's it on? Gary Parrish has said it the other day. Was like, he might be like greater than Coach K. Like right now, like, all right, man, come on, bro. Like, let him win the title first, bro.
Yeah, you
like,
gotta win a chip. You
gotta win the ship. You know what I'm saying? But I see where he was going. I kind of see where he was like headed with this.
Yeah.
If he stays at Fort, like at Duke for the same amount of time Coach K stayed, chances are John he should surpass 5 titles. He should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it remains to be seen. Championships are hard, bro. The GOAT's got 5 in 40 years. That don't tell you how hard titles is.
Yeah. What'd you say, Brian?
As long as Scheyer continues to be, you know, Scheyer and consistent, I'm good with it. Like, he ain't got to win 10 titles, or if he can get a couple and keep being consistent.
Give me a couple, you know.
Give me a couple. Give me a couple.
Because it definitely is, even versus Coach K. It's harder. It's harder nowadays because you don't retain the same players year
you
by
don't have
year.
those senior classes and all that.
Yeah, that make it more impressive.
Yeah.
They need to give that man his due. Like, he should have won Coach of the Year last year.
Honestly, I think John should be National Coach of the Year too.
Of course he should.
Really
he won't get it because it's Duke.
But who in, because I feel like number one, he should get ACC. ACC, this game might actually flip the ACC talk maybe to John, but you still have to fight off Jay Lucas. But National Coach of the Year, who is he fighting?
Miami of Ohio's coach. If they finish undefeated,
fake run, man. Don't disrespect them. But
I mean, no, seriously though, because if they finish undefeated, you gotta have an argument. I mean, as weak as the schedule is, they still gotta win the games. You know,
they almost lost to Western Michigan last night.
They really did. They wanted the buzzer almost like.
and I can't like, I don't want to fully discredit them, but like, they scheduled 3 NAIA teams in the non.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to be somewhat objective because people say I'm not objective,
think
and I'm not supposed to be. I'm a Duke fan. You know what I mean?
Vandy's coach has got a shot, but they're getting pieced by Kentucky right now at the half. So I don't know.
Like, it's I feel like Scheyer passed Dusty May. Originally, it felt like maybe Dusty May was going to get that. Scheyer passed him.
You would hope, but there's a lot of Duke hate in the media and the voters. There's a lot of it.
Nebraska, who is Hoiberg over there?
Yeah, but I thought Hoiberg had the inside track, and then they've kind of hit like a little rough patch in February.
Yeah, like they're kind of dipped off. So I'm trying to figure out who.
Seriously, who like honestly,
we'll find somebody.
I don't really know who's a viable second option for National Player of the Year or Coach of the Year at this point. Like, stop playing with us. Just give us our trophies, bro. Like, stop playing with us, man. There's like really no legitimate competition for Cameron Boozer for National Player of the Year. There's really no realistic, legitimate competition for John. It might be more legitimate competition for the coach than National Player of the Year.
I tweeted this a little earlier that a lot of these coaches like Odom and like Kelsey last year, they get credit for how bad their predecessors are, and Scheyer gets penalized for how successful K was,
right?
Because he's supposed to be successful after K.
I just don't understand that. But like, how can you even make that argument when you see programs like Kentucky, like programs like Indiana? Why is that not true for them? Why can't people just pick up where Bobby Knight left off? That program been in shambles, honestly, since Tom Crean left. You know what I mean? Like,
it's easy to hate Duke, though.
Like, that's crazy, bro. I really despise that argument, because if it was that easy, it would be that easy everywhere.
But it's true. People,
it is trying to
any excuse to disqualify Duke from anything.
Yeah,
like when there was an actual Player of the Year competition between Cooper Flagg and dude from Auburn, whatever his name is. How was that ever a legit conversation?
I mean, okay, well, that Cooper, even though I felt like Cooper was in first, I got the argument that Auburn was playing like the SEC was historically good last year, and the ACC was like incredibly bad last year. So like, that argument, if you wanted to make it based off of that argument, the level of competition in conference play, whatever. But I mean, even with that, like, and when it was all said and done, the voters knew what was up. They got that right. Like, they got that right. All I'm saying is just get it right this year, y'all. Get it right. Like,
but by the same token, as Duke's supposed to be good, Janai Broome was coming off a great season before that. He was supposed to be as good as he was.
That's true. Cook, Brian. Cook.
Just saying.
That's true.
Flag was 17 years old for most of the year. Janai Broome was like 35. Like, come on.
He was a grown man still playing
with
basketball.
Oh,
It's
on
just
that
the
same
Axel
topic,
Landenberg thing. Like that dude is 24 years old.
right?
Come on, man.
Like on that same topic, Ritter, 23-year-old freshman. How does this man have three more years out there? Like this is
He won't be there.
like, come on, bro. We got to do something about that. 23-year-old freshman.
Yeah, I mean,
Bogovac, isn't he like 23 or 24 too?
Yeah, but I think he only has 2 years. So I think after next year he's done.
The ACC had a graphic about like the top freshmen in the ACC, and the Ritter's on it. I'm like,
grown man.
Come on, man.
Like, buying everybody buying the coaching staff drinks out the big wins. Like.
You know, Boozer is the youngest impact freshman in the ACC. He's younger than all of them.
Oh, is he?
Younger than Akori. He's younger than Sheldon Henderson.
Older, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's literally the youngest impact freshman in the ACC. Younger than Mikael Brown. It's crazy.
Yeah, that boy is special, man. That boy is special. A lot of I don't even want to open that discussion, but since I already started this sentence, I have to finish it. A lot of people talking about the Cooper Flag Cam Boozer comparison now, and it's getting real hot. I've seen on the timeline. I think someone might have argued it on a media platform recently, but it's going to be interesting. But I will say, just to end that now, it depends in March. It's going to be based off of March, man.
Results matter, bro. You're not lying. Results matter. You know,
like we need to make a deep run at least, before we make that a discussion. But we'll see. Plenty of time left. Before we jump into the NC State preview, I see a couple people called in. So we'll get to these few calls. Remember, if you want to call in, speakpipe.com/crazycast. Only got a couple today, so we'll breeze through them and then hop into NC State. Let's see. First caller. Oh, Mike B. Oh, quick apology, Mike B. We thought you were somebody else. Apology to Mike Bulger on Duke Twitter. People, if you're on Twitter, you probably know him. We thought it was that Mike B calling. He's the only one on Duke Twitter who has Mike B as his name. We apologize for tagging you in that tweet, but it wasn't him. It's a different Mike B. So Mike B called in again today. So let's see what Mike B has to say. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me unmute. Gotta unmute. There we go.
Great win, guys. I think aside from absolutely thrashing our only competition in the ACC, I think one of the most encouraging parts of that game was Cam wasn't that efficient offensively, and we were still able to put up almost 80 points and almost get a 30-point win against a top 15 team in the country. So anyone out there saying that we can't win unless Boozer's going off, there's just more proof for you right there that Duke is well-rounded and poised to make a run. Let's get this dub Monday against NC State and then go absolutely destroy those bums from Chapel Hill. DDMF, baby.
Let's go.
DDMF, Duke, my friends. Yeah, man. I think the narrative is lazy. It always was lazy. I mean, we said it all year. It's who's Duke's second option, then it became who's Duke's third option, then this became who's Duke's fourth option. Cam Boozer can't do this alone. We can't carry them at some point. Bro, like Isaiah Evans was frying today. I don't think we really talked much about Isaiah cooking today. He's been cooking of late. Might be just a UVA killer at this point because he killed UVA last year as well.
He did.
We've seen what Pat has done when he's on the floor. We've seen the contribution now from Caden, Caleb. Both of them getting to the rim now. We're finishing with confidence. Like, this team has so many weapons beyond Cam Boozer. If you're still using that narrative, you're just not watching at this point.
Yeah, man. Cephas, man, 6 assists to 1 turnover. Love that. Love that. But we got a point guard problem.
Point guard problem.
That one was weird. That one is really weird. But I love that fact. Like, Zion, do you remember you were saying this about the Carolina game? I really wanted us to win that game, despite, and then Cam started going off second half, but we were dominating them with Cam. And that was what I would call him struggling in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we were dominating. Like, so I just love the fact that, I mean, we've been beating those allegations for a while quietly, bro. It's a lazy talking point with Duke. And I mean, just like the Duke struggles in close game thing, when I think somebody had brought this, I just seen it. We like 86-3 in like the last, like a weird number, bro, in close games in like the last few years. Like, so people are bringing, like, it's a overly saturated talking point that's lazy and annoying, saying that Duke is Cam Boozer or bust, but you know, keep thinking that way.
Yeah, I even saw maybe as recently as a couple of days ago, even after the Michigan game. I think
I saw something last night.
Yeah, they were ranking the 4 teams like they think that can win a championship. I think they had Duke 4th.
Yep, you saw the same thing I saw.
Yeah. Behind Houston, Arizona, Michigan. I think their talking point was just like, yeah, Cam Boozer is great and he could carry them, but essentially, what do they have after that?
Yep, I was reading that last night. I was like, "What?" I literally laughed out loud when I saw. Like, are you kidding me, bro? We still here. 28 games. It was 29 now, but like the season is over, bro. Like, what else do y'all need to see? like
come on, man.
I don't understand.
It's 27-2 at the point, man.
On the broadcast, that I think Scheyer now has the record for like most top 25 victories in the season for an ACC team or something like that.
Yeah,
like
in history. Yep.
Come on now. Quit playing with that, man.
10th one.
Give him his trophies. Like,
10 top 25 wins, man.
10th ranked win this year. Yep. That's elite, bro. That's a lot. Like, now this is not even one of them seasons where you can be like, dude, like, and then Brian, you had pointed this out, and that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really worried about Virginia, because their schedule is not like our schedule, bro. Like,
they play Texas, they play Nova and Northwestern and Maryland.
This is not even one of those seasons you could say like that Duke, like, just, I don't know, bro. Every opportunity. That's why it frustrates me when people don't give this team the credit it deserves as far as being elite, because all you gotta do is look at the schedule, look at the results. We've had every opportunity to get exposed throughout this season, bro, and pass all these tests with flying colors outside of the UNC Texas Tech game. I mean, it's like nobody's undefeated other than Miami of Ohio. But you know what I mean?
Have no quad 1 wins.
Like, you know what I mean? We all know what the deal would be if they were playing in a quality conference, though. They wouldn't be undefeated either. So, you know what I mean? I don't know.
It's nasty, but you know, it's still gonna continue. I don't think it's gonna stop after today. We can win Monday, we can win next week. The talking point, especially when we start getting into the media during March Madness that hasn't been watching, but they're just there because their names, they'll start saying the same thing. So the only thing you could do is just keep winning, you know, and that'll just shut everyone up. But next caller, Derek, Isaiah Evans season.
So crazy, cast. Derek here. Big win today. You know, give them that belt. Defense is elite as always. I mean, this team is special on the defensive end. I haven't seen a Duke team this good defensively in a very, very long time. The way they play the lanes, you know, help each other out, it's special to watch. And they're going to be a good team down the stretch. I think them and Michigan and Arizona are kind of pulling themselves away as like the top 3 teams that we'll be seeing in Indy, and then that 4th bracket was kind of up for grabs. And I'm excited to see where the rest of the season goes, because this team is special, man. I mean, they're a good group, and I'm excited. This is when you want to be playing your best ball, and we're playing our best ball as of the last 2-3 weeks. Hopefully this continues into the tournament, ACC tournament, and let's go, baby. Let's get that 6th banner, DDMF. Let's go.
Duke, my friends. I guess he already said it. So maybe we talk about it a little bit. We did talk about it last episode as well, but he said it's one of the best. I think he might have said it's the best defensive team he's ever seen. I've seen a lot of tweets, people saying it's the best defensive team they've ever seen. Where do you guys rank this team defensively?
Go ahead, Brian. I'll let you start. You seen more basketball than me.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
It ain't no shot at you. I'm just saying I'm conceding. I'm conceding the seniority race to you, yo. You got it.
They're up there, man. I think like top to bottom, every dude playing strong defensively, that's something I don't think we've seen a lot of. Like there's always been like a weak link or dude you could get it to, and who gives up a bucket. But this team, everybody is firing on the defensive end. Whether it's Big Pat, whether it's Caleb. I mean Isaiah. When you can get your best offensive dudes to be your best defensive dudes,
Yep.
that's a problem. So this team and last year's team, man, both of them are. I mean, you look at how K's teams were near the end, where like it was all about offense and defense was like, maybe we, just outscore guys. Scheyer ain't that. Like, it's defense first, period. Like, if you ain't playing D, you ain't playing. K was like, if you could score, you can get in the game. So we have to start talking about defense with Shirer's teams on a whole different level than K's later.
Not even just that. I think it's kind of time to start putting John Scheyer in that Kelvin Sampson class, or like coaches that's like perennially get the word out, Mar. Annually having the best defensive teams in college basketball. Like this is just what he does. Every last one of his teams are elite defensively, and all 4 of his years, starting with the Lively team. That's why they were as good as what they were. Off that team struggled a little bit, had their lows offensively, but defensively was elite. Had the rim protection. That man had Ryan Young in an elite defensive unit. Like, how do you turn a defensive unit with Cal Filipowski and Ryan Young as your rim protectors into an elite defensive unit? I don't know, but he did it. Like, you know what I mean? It's time to start. And then when you give him the tools, good night. Like, he's had the tools the last 2 years. Like, so when you give him the defensive tools, and like what Brian said is the most underrated thing about this team defensively. Everybody guards at a high level. There's like literally no drop-offs. Like you do not get a rest. Like I know it's the superstition when you get a white wing like Nick Kamenia on you is like I got an easy one, but it's not easy when he gets on you, bro. You do not get an easy one on him. Like there are no weak links defensively on this Duke team. Like even somebody as like Caden, the vast level of improvement that he's shown from November to right now, like John, give that team some credit, bro. Like, and honestly, I was a little skeptical, and I shouldn't have been. I apologize to you right here on air, John. I didn't think it was gonna be this elite with Lucas gone. I did not. I didn't think. I thought.
That's what I was gonna say. A lot of people do credit Jay Lucas for the defense.
I thought it would fall off some, John. My bad. I'm apologizing right here on air to you, my boy. I will never doubt you again. You got it. You got it, bro.
Oh man, yeah, man, and I think from now on, I think he set the standard. Like defensively, he's gonna bring people in with the tools. The first 2 years, I think he was figuring out, okay, what do I need? Now he knows the formula, and it's just gonna keep on improving every year. So
And I don't want to jump the gun, but next year, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The tools he got next year. We're gonna be having this conversation again.
We will.
We're probably gonna be having this. Is this the best defensive team we ever seen? Conversation again.
We only know some of the equation. That equation is changing real quick once the portal starts.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's true.
Mark called in. Shout out my guy, Mark. What you gotta say?
Hey guys, really fun game today. Duke took the number 11 team in the country and treated them like it was a bye game against a mid-major in November. Just like you guys said, it is remarkable how Cam Boozer didn't have a field goal the entire first half, and Duke was up 15 because the other guys made Virginia pay for keying on him. It's really encouraging to see just how much this team is growing. Some tough tests to come with the House of Horrors and the rematch. But this is exactly where we wanted Duke to be going into March. And we hope for something special. And I think we got the guys to do it. Go Duke.
Go Duke. Go Duke. Appreciate you, my guy, Mark. He talked about, I guess he kind of segued into the House of Horrors. Oh, before we jump into that, I guess we got Ted is calling. I gotta play Ted. Ted is one of my favorite callers. Hold on.
Yo, fellas, it's Ted. First of all, I wanna say I appreciate your correction last time with my mispronunciation. It is Haminia.
There you go.
Let me get that right, but I think I'll just call him what his teammates call him, pork chop. Yo, that was our A game. We had not seen Duke's A game this year. That was our A game, and that's a problem for everybody else. And let me just say, it was nice to see Cam Brady throwing touchdowns to Slim Moss. Later, boys.
Slim Moss. I will say too on that outlet pass, we haven't seen enough of the Cam, because that was like a big key coming into the season. Like, yo, Cam Boozer's outlet pass is going to create so many opportunities for Duke. I think we saw it like early in the season, in the exhibition as well. We haven't really.
It's coaches get film and they make sure that guys get rotate back. Like it's
That's
like
true.
that type of stuff is on film, and you're not going those opportunities. I'm shocked we got one like that against a team like Virginia today,
Right.
because like this late in the season, we shouldn't really be getting those type of opportunities. Honestly, like that's just like poor execution by Virginia, because there's no way that they didn't go over that in film study. Like they went over that in preparing for this game. Like, so, you know, that was an elite pass though, by the way.
I think they were expecting Duke to keep slowing it down. And I think it caught them. They just got caught.
Because that was their game plan to speed Duke up. And it was just kind of like, okay, now Duke's going fast. Oh, snap. Like, so.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that pass will be on the
elite.
And to see the highlights for sure, man.
That boy good.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all for y'all calls. If anyone else calls, I'm sorry, you know. I got move on, man. Mark segued us into the House of Horrors, NC State Monday. I do actually want to play this clip because I saw this clip on the timeline.
I know what you about to play, bro. Bring it in.
Not that we'll ever agree to it, but it was very interesting. Here we go.
You want to win that game? Do you want to? Is John Scheyer a student of history? Do you want to win that game?
I say no.
Okay.
For this very specific reason. In 1991, Duke goes to Raleigh, goes to Reynolds Coliseum, as they often did, lost to Jim Valvano.
Mm-hmm.
However, the season ends in Indianapolis in the Final Four with their first national championship. Fast forward, 2010, they go over to PNC Arena. It's Tracy Smith's 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
They lose to Tracy Smith and Sidney Lowe in Raleigh. However, the season ends in Indianapolis with a national championship. 2015, Duke comes to Raleigh. They lose. Mark Godfrey gets the famous butt slap. The season ends in Indianapolis with a national championship over Wisconsin.
Yeah.
2026, fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
Duke comes to Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens. But the season ends in Indianapolis in the Final Four.
Yeah,
Shout
I saw
out
that
to
yesterday.
Joe Movies.
Okay, so normally I first of all, I counted this as a scheduled loss when I looked at the schedule for that particular reason. When I looked at the schedule before the season even started, and because I'm familiar with the fact, like I said, I live in Raleigh. I look at the tickets every time Duke come, and I'm like, I should get a ticket. Oh wait, we don't never beat NC State when we come to Raleigh. I don't want to waste my money and be mad and see Duke lose. But honestly, if Duke loses to this NC State team, I'm gonna have a different level of confidence going into the tournament about this team. We should not lose to this team, bro. Like Duke should. I understand, like it's a cute little thing, like it's a good omen and everything, but I think we should, as Duke fans, be looking at the team like we would have bigger problems if we lost that game than Duke winning that game and breaking the tradition of losing the state and the title being in Indy. Like, you know what I mean? Just Vin Allen Lubin as your big, bro, should not be. If a team with Vin Allen Lubin as their primary big can beat this, like seriously, can beat this Duke team, then we got to do some real adjusting going into because a lot of teams got Vin Allen Lubin type size bigs that's better than Vin Allen Lubin in the tournament. So like, I don't like. We should not. Nobody should want to lose this game, bro. Like I mean, I get it. And also, just for the simple fact that we never win there, I really hope. And to shut Quadira Copeland up, I just really want to beat this team by 25 points. I really do. I don't even personally know Quadira Copeland. I'm pretty sure you're cool.
I do not want to see that. The way that dude talks smack.
Yeah, I just, you know what I mean? I don't even really like, I'm never going to say I don't like a person I've never met, you know what I mean? But I don't like.
I don't want to see him celebrating.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I don't like how braggadocious he is as a player. Like, bro, you like play for NC State. Like, tone it down some, bro. Like, I don't know. And credit to Will Wade. Like, Will Wade had these guys puffing their chests out at the beginning of the year, and it hasn't gone the way NC State fans probably had thought it would. But, you know, still some talent on that team, man. I don't care what that graphic showed. We got to get NC State the belt for real. Like, really got to get them the belt. Jack Black in the game. I thought about going. I looked at the tickets, man. I was like, I don't know. I might go. It's still a game time decision for me.
Well, NC State is going to be fresh off a 96-90 loss to the same Notre Dame Duke just beat by 40 in the same building.
They're about to have a players only meeting before the Duke game.
So, you know, NC State will be a little bit more desperate for this win. And, you know, they'll need this more than anything to kind of right the ship, because this type of loss, yeah, that hurts you. That hurts your resume. That hurts where you're going to be. If now people will question if NC State is a tournament team, might be a question as well. You know, so they'll be desperate. But what are y'all initial thoughts, Brian? What do you think coming into this matchup Monday?
One, I get, you know, Ovius is a, you know, ACC historian. He knows all the lore, but that was all K's teams, man. That's true. That's past. You could push that aside. Scheyer is like early K. He is a much more competitive coach, and he is still thinking about, you know, what happened in the tournament with NC State when.
I never thought about that. That's a good point.
Scheyer's thinking about that right now. He's not thinking about.
That's a good point.
I mean, Shirer's a dude that won't let you, you know, walk past him in the hallway. Like he gonna beat you in a walk in the hallway. Like that's how competitive he is. He won't let you win anything. He's thinking about those losses.
That is true. That is true. I forgot about the fake DJ Burns run. But you know that is a good point. You know that he has something against them as well.
You can't give up 96 points to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, bro, like that really happened.
They also lost to Georgia Tech. They also lost to Georgia Tech.
Who even scored? Cole Serta. I think he was scoring against us though, but still, come on, 32. Oh, Harrelson played today. Harrelson played today. He had 25 off the bench, but still, it's still Notre Dame.
Yeah, we definitely didn't have to play against Harrelson, but we still wouldn't give it up 96 damn points.
Yeah,
I just.
I mean, coming into the game, NC State has been a fairly good 3-point shooting team. I think they ranked maybe second in the ACC in 3-point shooting, pretty well nationally overall. I think they take about 26 a game. They were 10 of 34 tonight. So there is that thought in my head that like, yo, they're probably gonna hit some threes Monday. Just naturally giving the stakes of the game, you know, the history of the game, and the fact they are a good shooting team. But kind of like to your point, Jamahal, that front court is way too damn small to compete to be competing with Duke.
Like, it's gonna get ugly. I'm talking about really, really ugly, really fast, really fast.
And then Alan Lubin is the 5, like he was last year. And obviously, we know him very well, and he did compete against. He did give us a little trouble last year, even with our great front line. But I do think this front line is a little bit more different, a little bit more physical, better defensively. I mean, if you struggle with Notre Dame, there is no excuse Monday.
They're lucky that Notre Dame game is I think it's a quad 2.
It's still quad 2. Oh wow,
so.
That's a quad 2. That was a quad 2 loss.
According to Torvik.
Yeah, because I mean, quad 2 is probably like up until like 80 ranked 85th to like 105 or something. So maybe Notre Dame isn't.
Also, I want to point out too, what's going on in NC State and Will Wade blows a hole right through that John Scheyer should be excluded from Coach of the Year voting because of expectation. Because Will Wade and NC State was expected to be way better than what they were, which proves you still have to win the games. I don't care what they expect for you to do or what you were predicted to do. It was a lot of people that predicted NC State to finish ahead of UNC. A lot of people when the season started in the ACC. So, you know what I mean? They've been one of the more disappointing teams in the ACC, honestly. I was one of those people. I picked State to finish second when the season started. I thought that they would finish second.
I thought Darion Williams would have been in the ACC player.
I picked him to finish. I picked him to win ACC Player of the Year when the season started.
Preseason Player of the Year.
Yep.
Oh yeah, preseason. Oh yeah, he's a preseason player of the year.
That's the guy I picked. He was my preseason Player of the Year too. Like, it's been a disappointment for the whole season, and like, I mean, I don't want to get them back on track. It's gonna be loud. It's that they have a really big arena. They're gonna sell it out for Duke, so it's gonna be really loud in there. This is an opportunity for them to get back on track, because this loss killed them, bro. As far as like their tournament hopes, if they don't make the tournament, this is gonna be the loss that kept them out. Like, well, I mean,
win 20 games this year.
Yeah,
that is a definite blow to their expectations.
Yeah, seriously. So, but I mean, golden opportunity in front of that home crowd on Monday night, bro, against Duke. So, you know, I just McNeil's a really good shooter. Him and Isaiah Evans in the same game. It's gonna be a lot of shots going up.
Wait, is this Isaiah Evans? Did we play Raleigh last year?
No, that came to Durham.
Oh, he's gonna love this environment. This is his, like, yo.
This is for the home peoples.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not even trying to disrespect NC State. I just honestly don't know how they match up. And State is not even good defensively as a small unit to cause Duke problems, because there are some smaller teams that could potentially cause Duke problems. Like, I think with what Miami does defensively, even though we won't get the chance to see them, like, I like a lot of the things that they do defensively. I think some of that activity could make it a little bit, like, not that they could beat them, but it could make it a little difficult. I just don't see it at all. I don't see what NC State could do to, like, make this a difficult game for Duke.
They have to play outside themselves. They got to play like a game they haven't played all year. They got to be unworldly in order to win.
On both ends of the floor.
They kind of playing with house money, because I don't think anybody is expecting them to win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are. They're definitely playing with house money. They just don't have the discipline for it, bro. That team is not disciplined enough to be able to, like, you gotta have like a grown man approach, and like, I don't think they have enough adult mentally guys like that are like mentally built like grown-ups on their team.
He said
Copeland?
a kid.
Yeah, no. He's a really good player, though. He is a really good player, like a multi-tool player. Do a little bit of everything. It'd be interesting to see if that's who Dame guards, because he's effectively been like their point guard. He's the best playmaker on the team. And oddly enough, the team performs better when he doesn't score a lot. Like, he's one of those guys that the team is better when he has like 8 points, like 11 assists, 9 rebounds, like, you know what I mean? Versus those games where he's like 22 points, 4 assists, like, you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see who draws that matchup. I assume it'll be Dame, because he does a lot for UNC.
It'll be kind of like, I don't see their play style. Even Kadir, I don't see his play style really working, because he's not really a guy that's going to kill you with his jumper. He needs to get to the rim and then facilitate and dish off. It's hard to get to the rim against Duke. It's very, I mean, Elliot Godot, you gotta go ask him. Like, you cannot turn that corner against Duke. And even Darian Williams, he likes to play out of the post sometimes as like a guard. I don't see that working against Duke in any way.
I mean, Lawan Watts had some success with it in the band. He's a similar player.
But we were struggling defensively, and that was like the stretch we were kind of like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This Duke team right here, I don't see it. I'm with you, Zion. I don't see him being able to get to his spots.
Like the only way I see them really being in this game is if they're shooting the lights out from three, which they can do. Like I'm not Xing out. They can shoot the ball, but it's gonna take a kind of out of body experience of them making a lot of threes for us to kind of struggle. And obviously, like y'all said, too, defensively, what are they gonna do? Like, what is their plan defensively? Like
that's the main thing, because they can get as hot as they want to. That's not going to help them on the other end of the court.
If Duke gets an early lead, I think NC State will check out.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That team is not, like I said, they're not mentally tough enough to be able to, like, if like we get to the first TV timeout and Duke is up like 8 points or something, game is over essentially. That game is over essentially. Like, and that's not, and it shouldn't be like, that's not even an insurmountable lead. It's just, like I said, I don't think that State is like mentally tough enough to be able to like endure Duke's best punch and give a punch back.
Yeah. I'm very confident going into this game Monday.
Overly confident. I changed my mind. This is not a scheduled loss. We're gonna beat the brakes off NC State.
You know, but it was still of the two. Like I said, of the two between this game today and Monday. Monday was like the game I'm like a little iffy on, but I don't think it's really for the basketball reasons. It's more so historically. Obviously, the quick turnaround, and you know just how the history of Duke and playing in that building. But I think it'll be a good another test for them, another road game. Maybe the toughest environment. I want to say what environments have we played in this year? Michigan State.
It won't get tougher than that UNC environment. It won't.
But UNC is tough, but like UNC is tough when it's close. Like that. The whole gym was quiet most of the game because Duke was pretty much in control. Yeah. Then when it started getting
Michigan State was loud.
Michigan State was loud,
but NC State gets ugly. Like they're cussing, they saying all types of words over there. But it'll be if it's not the best, it'll be one of the best environments they play in all year. So, another good test for them, and obviously the next one is the biggest one. So, got to take care of business Monday, and then get ready for the grand finale. But ACC regular season champs, that's done with. Let's get the tournament, then let's get the Final Four, and then let's get the big one. And I will say, he doesn't have the national championship trophy, but Scheyer has a lot of hardware right now. Like he has 2 ACC regular championships.
2 tournament championships too.
Yeah, 2 tournaments. Then he has the Final Four, the Elite 8 win, which is the regional title. So hey man, he's stacking up the trophies so far. We just need the grand one.
Just need that big one, bro. Just need that big one. It's coming though, and the world knows it's coming too, man. It's coming.
Mark has a quick question for you, Brian. Do you get to vote for ACC awards? We need you to be the voice of reason.
Not anymore. And trust me, if I did vote, they would try to cancel it out somehow. It's a lot of hate in that media.
I believe that, bro.
Cam Palm rating is 3. Damn.
I don't even really know what that means. I know it's.
I know Cooper was like 2 point something last year.
I honestly don't understand what Ken Pomeroy is doing and how he coming up with his numbers, but
I don't either.
His results are basketball Bible. So
right. At this point, people use it so much. I'm pretty sure the committee uses it at this point that I gotta buy in.
Shaq Black is hilarious in these comments, bro.
What'd you say pause for? Who said something wild? We got a trophy for beating Michigan in DC, man. I don't care.
No, we did. I forgot about that.
We did, but like, okay.
I don't care about that.
They using that as a coffee holder. So I'm like, come on now. Oh, Coop was 2.9. Okay, so
Cam, statistics better than Coop. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, basically the conversation is going back to the Cooper versus Boo thing
in their game impact. I mean, that's obvious.
Hey,
Count your
man,
blessings, Duke fans. This is not normal to have two players this good back to
It's a
back.
luxury.
This
freshman.
is not normal.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We are spoiled, man.
People always say it's harder to build a team from the portal, but no, man, it's harder to build a team with youth.
Yeah, it is.
Facts.
It's not normal what Scheyer is doing with youth.
Which goes back to why he should win National Player of the Year. Like that is one thing that does bother me. Like everyone factors in, kind of like we said before, with Ryan Odom coming, and taking over the program. He brings in new guys. Jay Lucas brings in new guys, gets the praise. Last year, Pat Kelsey brings in new guys, but these are older guys who played college basketball. Scheyer just lost six rotation players, five starters, and he's bringing in 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, and winning. And then returning guys from last year who didn't really play. And
in a tougher conference. Don't leave that one out, Crazie. The conference is tougher this year than it was last year.
Yeah, if Kelsey had to use the same players that Kenny Payne used, give that man seven trophies.
Really,
right? Really? Like if there was at least two players, if you even gave me two players,
have a completely different team. If that would have just been Kenny Payne there, all right, cool. I'd have gave it to you. You know what I mean? But
even if he retained Kenny Payne as an assistant coach.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Seriously, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. But, that man won't get his love until we holding that trophy up.
He still won't get love.
Oh, Shaq. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that comment, Shaq. we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Saturday. We'll be back Monday after the NC State game. We are entering the final week of the regular season, man. It's been a crazy fast year, but it's been a fun year. But
amazing, bro.
This is when the ride begins for real. It's all been a warm up. This is where the real basketball begins now. So let's get it started. But we